Hello, my loves. This is Luna Yena, which is full moon. So welcome to my channel. I was trying to do a video 5 or 6 times already. Something was acting up on my phone. I kept getting interrupted. The video was 20 minutes, 30 minutes in. Someone came in and I was on a roll. I was really doing well. I may still try to post that video at some point in all the little bits and pieces. But here's my spread right now. And I want to do a collective reading. I'm an intuitive reader. I think I mentioned that before. Sorry for the noises. My dog is around, family's upstairs, and you're gonna hear all kinds of stuff. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, most high. The collective needs to know some things, and so we want to get some revelation about the hidden truth. I love starting with the hidden truth oracle. So we're gonna start. So we want to talk about the hidden truth about a relationship. Everybody wants to know about their loves. So we're gonna do some hidden truth about your love. Maybe we'll make this about our twin flame. My twin flame has been MIA for the last week or so. My twin flame journey started officially because I didn't know anything about this. Some people don't believe in twin flames, so I'm gonna just tell you how it is. For me, my twin flame journey started August 31st of 2019. I got separated from my husband, ex-husband now. I got separated from him in March, April of 2019. And during the summer, end of summer, almost the beginning of fall, I had, because I was bored and we were certain we were going to get a divorce, I went on a dating site to meet people, see who was out there, whatever. And lo and behold, I reconnected with someone that I knew when I was 20. He was 28. He's 8 years older than me. And he's a Leo. I'm a Cancer sun. He's a Leo sun. He's a Cancer moon. I'm an Aries moon. So, yin yang, kind of, sort of. I don't know. A lot of people don't believe in twin flames. A lot of people believe the twin flame is glorifying narcissism, the ghosting, the gaslighting, the coming back and forth. And you know, at some point, I have leaned towards that they're not a twin flame, they're narcissists. And this is how they like keeping us strung along. So you can believe what you want to believe, and I don't want to be negative, but the dynamics are really weird. And when you listen to therapists talk about narcissism and what these narcissists pull and how they behave, it's really freaky. So let's find out about our collective that may or may not be in a twin flame connection. Let us know, what are their twin flames intentions, or what is it that they need to know about their twin flame connection? All right, go on. What else? Okay. All right, let's take these for now, see what we got. Well, the first one that will go out. I wonder if you are happy without me. It's time for me to heal now. You and I were too young. I feel you even when we are apart. Wow. So obviously these are self-explanatory, you know. I wonder if you're happy without me. I know for a fact that my specific situation, and I'm going to use mine to kind of help you guys because I can relate. And I don't want my energy to mess this up or tamper with this, but I've been there. So I've been doing it for 3 years. And again, I reconnected with somebody that I knew when I was 20 and he was 28. And I'm now 39. So it's been a long time that I knew him. But we lost touch and then we reconnected in August of 2019. Then we hung out. Then it was like 2 months we didn't see each other, and then we hung out again in October. Then we had a huge separation. So he told me, like, we lost touch during the pandemic too, and then we reconnected. He lost my info. I didn't care to look for him because I was like, well, he must not be interested because he's not looking for me. And it turned out that he was looking for me, but he lost my information and he supposedly Googled me, and it was true. The universe didn't want me to know that at the time, but he had emailed me, and I only knew that 7 months or 8 months later, when he reconnected with me, because I sent him an email. He was on my mind because we're always telepathically connected, and he was on my mind, and I decided to send him an email. And as soon as he received the email, he was super excited. He was like, oh my gosh. He's like, I've been trying to find you. He's like, please send me your phone number. I lost all my contacts, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I never got your email. And it turned out months later, he forwarded the email that he had sent me to show and prove that he was not lying. He was looking for me. So for any of you guys that are going through this, you know what it's like, because they do wonder if you're happy without them, because a lot of them don't feel like they're good enough for you. Because when you both met, you know, it was so magnetic, it was so powerful, even past life recognition, that they did not know how to react to that. It was just so much, it was so intense. And so a lot of them pulled back their energy and they went off to venture off and do other things. So, you know, I don't want to trigger anybody, but it is what it is, and we need to accept what is, and not be in that Piscean area, energy, the Piscean energy where we put the rose tinted glasses on and we live in the delusion, you know. And anybody who's a Pisces, this is no knock on you, but we know that energy tends to be like, you know, in La La Land, they're very dreamy and very romantic, and we don't see the reality of what is. We tend to see what we want to see. So and usually that hidden moon image of the Pisces moon, people usually say the Cancer moon, but when the moon card comes out, a lot of people connect it to the Pisces energy because there are things that are hidden, hidden for a reason too sometimes. So anyway, and they just wondered if you're happy without them. And I also believe that some of them have taken a step back to heal because they realize that you are resonating on a different frequency and they cannot compute like a computer, so to speak. They're like, wait, what? Like, I can't connect on that frequency because they're not there yet. And you know, the hope is that as you're healing as well, because there's still work that you have to do, as you're healing, they're healing because you guys mirror one another. Or at least this is what I understand from what the twin flame dynamic is about. You and I were too young. And for me, that reminds me of my connection because I met him when I was 20. And I knew, I was like, this is weird. Why does an older guy, he's 28, what does he want with a 20-year-old? You know, this was my 20-year-old mind. And I just thought I was just too young to date him. So I kind of walked away from him. And then even when you guys are apart, you know, they feel you, you feel them. You share the same soul, so to speak. So let's see. What else can you tell us, Spirit? Let's clarify some of these things. Let's clarify it's time for me to heal now. What else do we want to know about that? Well, let's just get some clarity. Ooh, stabbed in the back. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking, attack. What else do you want us to know, Spirit? Let's clarify. I wonder if you're happy without me. Oh, too much came out. I don't know which one. The hand of cards came out first, but they actually both came out, so we'll put both of them here to clarify. Hand of card, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing the hand, gambling, ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new, I'll let you guys see, new phase, preparing for union. I don't think you're preparing for union, so I don't know that this card is really belong. But then again, you're probably ascending. You know, you're healing, you're doing the work, so we'll leave it for now. What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Can we get some more information here? Let's get some more information. This one wants to come out. The runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. You don't want to be in this runner. This is exactly a twin flame situation, this runner dynamic. And you and I were too young, so they ran. They ran for the hills, or you ran for the hills. Take it how it resonates. You know, it could have been you who decided this is not for me. And maybe it wasn't that I'm too young, right? Because it doesn't have to be the age part. It could just be we're too different. We're not on the same page. You like this and I like the other thing. With two different beliefs and religion. You know, it could be a lot of different things. So you and I were too young is just, you know, something that may be exactly on point. But, you know, says, I feel you even when we are apart, but it says not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. So maybe you guys had an argument, you've had a fight, a disagreement, and even though you guys aren't together, they feel you. But they're not happy, they're upset. Maybe you're upset, maybe you don't want to hear from them, maybe you've blocked them. They're trying to search for you on social media and they can't find you. Where do you go, my lovely do? Girl with a snake. This is at the bottom. Empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or use, enable, boundaries. Guys, this sounds like how I started talking about this whole situation, that a lot of us are thinking they're twin flame, but it could just be a narcissist and an empath walk into a bar and they ask for, no, I'm just kidding. But I think really genuinely we have to be careful with these labels that we are giving to people because we're so enamored by them. We're in this Piscean energy of illusion and we think, oh my gosh, they're amazing. Okay, and I won't keep saying Piscean energy, but we are in this rose-tinted glasses stage where we don't see what's right in front of us, or we don't want to see what's right in front of us, right? You know, we prefer the bullshit, excuse my French, but we prefer the lie than the truth, you know? So what else can you tell us, Spirit, about this situation? Are we dealing with a narcissist? You know, let's check out the romance cards and see what we got. Let's clarify some things. Let's get some more messages. You know, what do we think? This one. Here we got two here. All right, it says love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. My family, my beauties. This right here is everything. And here it says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. My loves, we need to allow people that we trust to help us when we're going through these types of situations, because a narcissist is toxic and they're really good at charming us, making us think that they're something that they're not. They come off like they're amazing, they're so sweet, they're generous, they're almost like the perfect person, like too good to be true. But here we see in this dynamic, I'm gonna pull this image, okay, a little bit further away. I want you to be able to see everything. We see here that sometimes we don't ask our friends that truly care about us to give us the rundown, or they have told us, right? My best friend was like, F that guy. That guy is a narcissist. He's not for you. So we are romanticizing a person that is, non-committal, is not emotionally available, perhaps in a third party situation, or married, or living with someone. Because if they are narcissistic, they can live with somebody or be married and still be doing their thing on the side. Because I was married to a narcissist, and the only reason why I knew that is because my therapist. I started to go to seek therapy because I had other things going on in my life, and I needed to take some time off from work, and that was my way of taking that time off for mental health. I had so much happen to me in a short span of time, and I was talking to her, and she says to me, the reason why you didn't realize that you were married to a narcissist was because you grew up with a narcissistic parent. And so a lot of us are used to certain things, and it seems normal to us, right? It's normal. They love me. I know that they love me, but we are taking these little breadcrumbs and we're making it something that it's not. And I hate to burst your bubble. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but honestly, my loves, it's for our own health. And I say our because I am with you in this. If you're suffering, I'm suffering with you. If you're happy, I'm happy with you and for you. So it's important that we do not put someone on a pedestal that does not belong on a pedestal. And if this is not resonating, then this is not your story. So do not try to make this fit your situation. If it's not you, if this person is genuinely a good person and cares about you. I hope you would know, because empaths want to fix and help everybody, and we have a tendency, they call it the I can't even think of it right now, but the wounded bird or the something, where there's people that have a tendency of wanting to fix other people and heal them. And we think that everything is all peachy and beautiful, but it's not. It's like it's not the reality. And so I don't know. Excuse me. It's kind of late. I've been working all day. And look at what the bottom of the deck, I wanted to pick it up just to see what was down there. And it says calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Now, this person here is no good for you. This right here, once you have done the healing, if you have been ascending and you're doing the work, you let that person go. Spirit is going to help you bring forth the true person, that right person. And if you say that can't be me, I've been single for far too long, then it's not you, my love. And, maybe the next reading will be for you. But this person here that you've been dealing with, that you've had, that are hot and cold, they're in and out, they're back and forth, they're up and down, they don't know what they want, they're always running from you, they're gaslighting, they ghost you, they give you breadcrumbs, false hope, they call it future, I forget the actual terminology, but they start saying about, oh my gosh, I would love a life with you, or I want to get married to you, and very quickly they'll say that to you. They'll say that right up front in the beginning, and people fall for it. If you're in love or you want to be in love, you're gonna take it and you're gonna run with it. You're gonna be, oh my gosh, they love me, they care about me, they imagine this whole future. What they do is they do that. They pull the wool over your eyes and they tell you what they think you want to hear. And they'll say, oh, I would love to get married to you and I want to spoil you. And oh my gosh, children that'll look like you. You're so beautiful. Constantly giving you compliments. And then it goes silent. It's like cricket, because they want you to chase them. And this is a game for them. It's an adrenaline rush. It's a drug for them. And you are just fueling it. And I know some of these signs are known to have addictive personalities. And I'm going to tell you, fair warning, and if you don't agree with this, this is your opinion. But Leos tend to have addictive personalities. They like their egos stroked. Not every Leo, because there's different placements, different moon signs, and different risings and Venuses. So there's a lot of different things that go into it. But many of the Leos, especially the Leo men, are gamblers. A lot of them are alcoholics. They like to drink. They're players. They like to go from woman to woman. And I'm not saying all of them, but many of them are like this, because I have interviewed plenty. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a fun channel. So if you want to know stuff, I'm going to tell you. I've dated. I'm telling you, it's a shit show. And I own a business where I meet people all day, every day. And I know things. So I'm going to share with you all. But let me tell you, Leo men have a tendency to be players. And if you find a good one, they're probably living with somebody and married and telling you they're single. Okay? Because I've seen that too. And then they like I said, they like to drink, they like to gamble, they like to risk, they like risky business, they like passion and a big show and the ego and everything. And then, well, I should say more of a toxic Leo. That's a better way of saying it. A non-evolved Leo person is more on that spectrum. Then you have Scorpio. The Scorpio male. If they're a toxic Scorpio, they are also gonna be an addictive type of personality. They're also obsessive. They're obsessive with you. And most Scorpio men love feet. They have feet fetish. And I know many of them that are recovering drug addicts, which I'm very proud to hear of the success stories in their situation. And that's a beautiful thing. But I'm sharing it because I've seen it. I've spoken to various men that are Scorpios. I'm going to write a book and it's going to be great. And I'm going to ghostwrite it, or maybe I'll call it Luna Llena Dates or whatever, because every chapter I can tell you the narcissist, I can give you a chapter on the mob guy, the chapter on the potential serial killer, the widower. I mean, I have stories, my loves. I have stories. So I'm speaking from experience. And you can do better. You can have better. So you now, after this reading, are going to start asking and manifesting for your soulmate, your true person to come in, or your true twin flame. But again, I'm very careful with how I say things, because the twin flame dynamic, The twin flame vibe has been gassed up, and everybody's thinking, this is the year we're gonna get together. And maybe you will find the love of your life before the end of 2022. Who knows? But it may not be the person that you think it is, because we're banking that it's this person. But this person has their own crap they have to deal with. And if they heal and they really do the work, and you know that that's that person for you, and you feel it, and they treat you amazingly, they respond when you text them. Not days are going to go by, or weeks are going to go by, or months before they respond to you. No. That's not good. That's not normal. A person that does not respond to you within a reasonable amount of time, they're full of crap. And that's just me ripping that Band-Aid off real fast. Please don't rip it off. My finger got really badly cut. But rip that crap off really fast. A lot of these people are full of shit. I love you guys, and I'm going to tell you how it is. I wouldn't want my nieces or nephews to go through any of this crap. So, is there anything else we should know? Is there anything else my collective should know before we wrap it up? You deserve better, my loves. Call in your soulmate. Please, please call in your soulmate. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Maybe you and this person have known each other before. And maybe that's why they're running from you. Maybe whatever happened in that life didn't work out, and they're trying to fix it in this life. But make sure that they earn your love. They earn your respect. Don't give anybody money, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please stop giving people money. Stop giving, like people that you just meet online. Have you not seen the the Tinder swindler? I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time talking because it's late and I'm exhausted. But my loves, you are the bomb.com, and you deserve more. So I'm going to leave you guys with that, and we will talk soon. But again, if this resonated, please just let go of anything that's toxic and doesn't serve you. You deserve way more. And we will be back soon. Talk to you guys. Have a good night.